I was literally getting ready to do a completely different video, and then this banger of news just dropped.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
We expected it, and it happened. So I'm not expecting this to be a long video. Just want to discuss this with you guys. So Gregg Popovich just signed a 5-year contract. It doesn't really matter as far as how much he made, but if you are curious, he's going to be making $80 million. I'll give that man $1 billion. I love Gregg Popovich. Now let me go ahead and talk about this, okay? So first and foremost, I don't think this is a shocker to anybody. I think the 5-year deal mark might be a little bit of a shocker, but Spurs fans already suspected that he will be back at least for 3 years. There were a lot of articles talking about that. Also, the fact that Popovich at the end of last season, he basically was talking about how Zach Collins is going to stay with us, and he was talking about this team and about the future. And throughout the entire season, he basically said, verbalized, and people around him have said that he's had the most fun he's ever had now in his career than before. He also says something in the lines of he feels as if these players need him. So yeah, he has some type of, or he feels that he has some type of responsibility to these guys' careers. Another thing, okay, I know I'm saying a lot, but another thing, Gregg Popovich also said, and this was a few years ago, that the biggest joy that he gets out of coaching isn't necessarily the winning, which is important, but it's actually seeing guys develop and seeing them be able to take care of their families, even leave San Antonio and have fulfilling careers. So that's where he gets his excitement from, and that's where his joy comes from. So I am not shocked by any means that Popovich would be returning. Now this 5-year deal, that is a good long while. If you guys know anything about rookie deals, I think it's about 4 years, right? It's a 4-year contract. You have the ability to extend out for rookies and all that. So Popovich definitely wants to be here during the pivotal moments of Wembanyama's career. And last night, and this is one thing too, people have made the jokes like, oh, Popovich saw how much Wemby struggled and he signed his 5-year deal. I'm going to make the assumption that this was already in the works and this was discussed before, and now it's just finally coming out. But I do love this. I think that this is huge for us, especially when I sit back, and we've talked about this quite a bit. I don't necessarily know if there's a coach lined up right now or even in the next couple years that I'm completely comfortable in saying, oh yeah, this could be our next thing, right? Like Popovich is a legendary coach. Whoever comes after him will not be as good as Popovich. I mean, he's the best of the best, greatest ever, right? It's like having Michael Jordan and with the Bulls, and then you eventually getting Derrick Rose. That's great. Derrick Rose is wonderful, but you'll never have a Michael Jordan again. So I'm completely prepared for that. Another thing too, and this might be kind of hard to bear and hard to say, but even with Becky Hammon, I want Becky Hammon, but with all that recent controversy, and we've talked about it already, with what's going on or what happened in the WNBA, it's really weird. I don't like it. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But hey, maybe in the next few years things will look a little different for her, and maybe we'll have a little bit more information on what happened in that whole fiasco. But who knows? But as it stands right now, this is what matters. This is huge. Not only does this mean that we have Popovich during Wemby's very important years, early development, but we also will have Popovich into 2025, when I really think that we're going to get some pretty good talent. And then on top of that, he'll have at least a few years or a couple years, 3 years to develop them as well. So this is big news. I'm happy for it. I was initially going to talk about some other stuff, which I'll probably just push that over to tomorrow, because this is some great news for us. So you guys let me know what you think. Let's see what some of the people in the comments say here. Get that bread pop. And these are casuals, by the way, because it's under Woj, so it's not necessarily Spurs fans. You see GOAT coach, bro a GOAT, Kerr next, underpay, get that bag, old man. Yeah, everybody's pretty. Jesus Christ, I don't know, what is he saying? It's a bad deal? I don't know. Kobe Brown plays ball today. Okay, let's see. Yep. Shams owns. Okay, they're just talking about Woj. Pop in 2026 when he still has to show up every day. I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, I wanted to talk about this too. There's a lot to talk about. I'll save that for tomorrow. We'll discuss it. Okay, we'll discuss what your boy Wemby had to say. But anyways, I'll give it to you guys later. You want to support the channel as always, clanthemerchfan.com or become a patron and YouTube member. Oh, and by the way, everyone that's waiting on merch, I'm like way behind because I had to go out of town. As you guys know, I talked about this. I was gone for like a week and a half, so I'm catching up on those orders. So just be patient with me. If you haven't gotten a tracking number, it's not a matter of, oh my God, did you forget about me? No, I have it all. It's all documented. It's all on the website or on my part of the website. I can see all of it. Once you get your tracking number, you'll know, but you haven't got it. I just haven't gotten to your order yet. So anyways, I'll give it to you guys later. Till next time. Bye.